Think of what Grandpa Jones would say, but
Ham hock and buttered beans, poke salad, and turnip greens. Red hot coffee from the cup. Come on, boys, and eat it up. Yahoo, yum, yum.
What do you mean?
White Rock Creek, June the 17th, 1992. Looks to me like fried eggs, wheat toast, hot coffee, good old cantaloupes, and I know there's some tomatoes somewhere. Some tomatoes. Over here at this table we have Dexter Jones. He's having some Kellogg's Raisin Bran and some blue Kool-Aid. Kind of got up hungry this morning. We got here yesterday, spent the night, got the boat in the water. We're gonna go out in the boat today, ain't we, Dex? He's watching a tape on snakes, reptiles, and amphibians.
What snake?
Can't get TV reception up here. We're on the backside of nowhere. You see the creek down there?
Papa, show my bedroom. Show my bedroom.
his bedroom. Show him my Dexter's bedroom.
Show him my bedroom. His bedroom is right next to the family bathroom here. There's his bedroom right down there. He just got out of it. We use this top bed up here for storage. They can't stand to have them doors all open like that. Doors open like that.
Come on, eat.
Okay, it's time to eat, right? Right.
Eat my egg. Let me have that thing shoot you. Have you combed your hair this morning?
These little cabins right here, they rent them for so much a night. $12 or $15 or something like that. A lot of these people that have these trailers up here never come up here like this trailer right here with this nice cover over it. They never come up. There's Mr. Howard Myers out there underneath Mr. Melder's canopy there, and he just looks like he's sitting back enjoying the cool morning breeze. Not quite that cool, but zoom in on Mr. Myers. How you doing, Mr. Myers?
Oh, fair to Midland.
Fair to Midland, Texas?
Fair to Midland, Texas. Yeah. You like whatever looking for in Texas.
There's Mr. Myers' trailer. There's the Melders. The bad thing about our trailers up here where they're sitting right now, they're sitting out in the hot sun, not much shade at all. People got that one right there. They don't ever come up either.
Yeah. Yes, sure.
Yeah, there comes Shug. I need to get him on videotape. Shug's easing down the hill there. Marina and the boat ramp is right over there behind our trailer there.
So I'll take everything.
I heard a familiar voice over here. Somebody just came on the scene here. It's Mr. Paul Melder just came out. He's hanging loose here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One good cold beer.
That's what does he say when he comes up there?
Sir, if I could just have one cold beer, I'd sure be happy, sir. It'll make me happy.
Sure make me feel good.
He don't like that liquor, though. No, sir.
Why not? Would you ask him why not? Why you don't like it?
He said I'll be stepping high as in time, sir. Hey, that boy. Hey, Dad. Come out and shoot number one. That's your food.
Everybody, up here. Up here. Up here.
Yeah, it's your buddy.
Putty, up here. Up here. Putty. How does she come up in your lap?
Hmm?
How does she come up in your lap, Paul?
Well, she'll jump in the lap.
And what? How do you call her?
Come on, Putty, Putty, Putty.
Come on, Putty, please. Come on, Putty.
Man, there's doing a little bass fishing, plugging. I think he's hung up in some of our brush we got down here. Try to keep some brush down around the piers here to hopefully entice some of these denizens of the deep to set up as their habitat. Brought our boat up this weekend. This is only like the second time we've ever brought our boat up here. Not really suited for this creek type situation, but gives us a boat we can get out and ride around and maybe do a little fishing. We hadn't fished yet. They said that there's Paul and Diane's boat. Diane and Dorothy are going out in the Myers' boat. They said that the fish hadn't been biting the last couple of days. They've been up here about 4 days. We came up last Saturday and left Sunday and went back, stayed home Monday and come back here on Tuesday. It's a nice quiet place, especially during the, especially during the week when the tourists are not here. Really nice. 5 minutes after 9 in the morning now. Person's going to do any fishing need to be already been out there doing it by now because of the fact that it gets like 95, 96 degrees and gets hot up in the day. It's pretty miserable, plus the fact that fish are going to bite, they're going to bite when it's early and late. Paul caught a bass right out in there with a plug this morning. Wasn't quite big enough to keep. This is a man-made canal. They've set tires in cement, old truck tires in cement all around this on the campground side here. People have built piers. These people feel like they own this property as much as some of them have. They just pay so much a month to stay here, to keep their trailers here, and then for each night you come up and stay in your trailer, you pay $8. It's like you were camping out here. They don't mind you letting your electricity stay on. But you don't dare have a freezer or something like that with a lot of meat or anything in it and leave it up here, because if the power goes off, you got problems. There's White Rock City Marina right over there. See Miss Price's Lincoln sitting there. She showed up this morning. Mr. and Miss Price own all this property. And a lot of adjoining pasture land and cattle too. Mr. Melder and Mr. Myers are sitting down there, kicked back, relaxing. Probably take the camera out in the boat later on today if wind doesn't blow too hard, and maybe shoot some footage of this area on down around this man-made creek going into White Rock Creek back in there a little later on. White Rock Creek, we're going on an excursion here. There's 4 men in this boat. There's one, Mr. Myers, Mr. Melder, Mr. Jones, and me. So we're going to go up the creek looking for the girls. And, yeah, his son Jack is in here too. There's 5 of us in here. There's Jack right there, Jack Myers. We won't forget about Jack. Okay, we're going back this way, and we're going to try to find those girls. I got Mr. Dexter Jones here driving the boat. We're going up White Rock City Slough here. Mr. Jones taking us right down the middle of the canal here.
Are we gonna get the tape today? Papa.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get that tape today? Huh?
Are we going to do what? Fish.
Give the tape to Becky.
Yeah. There's an old tree that fell in the water. We caught a few crappie, mostly Mr. Melder. Caught a few crappie out of there. Melder caught some big old crappie out from under there. Not lately, though. Now, right on up here, around this pretty little bend right up here, that's where this man-made outlet for this campground runs into, as you can see, we're emptying into White Rock Creek itself right up there. Got Captain Dexter Jones at the wheel. He's taking care of navigating the ship down the canal here. We're gonna go to the right, Dexter. We're gonna go right down White Rock down that way, Dexter. Out in White Rock and down that way. Captain Jones. We're gonna try to find those girls. They're lost on the river somewhere.
They are?
They certainly are. The mystery of the lost women. Now we're up in Salt Creek. To get to this creek, you have to cut across a jungle area with a lot of stumps and take it real easy to get into this channel. And it's really, really pretty up in here. It's a lot more fishy looking than it is fishy. Right over here, right in that area, right there's a sandbar.
Bass City.
Good productive bass fishing right in there. Well, you see those stick-ups right there. There's a sandbar comes out. Bass feed on that. Feed off of the bar right in there. They've caught several good bass in there, but crappie fishing it just looks like it'd be a good place for crappie fishing up in here. Just beautiful up in here. But we never have got into the crappie up in here that much. Most crappie we caught, I think, up in here was probably about 3 years, 4, maybe 5 years ago. But it sure isn't because it's not a fishy-looking place. It is a beautiful place.
Pretty scenery up to yonder. Thank you.
Paul knows this channel better than I do, him and Howard. In fact, I don't think I've ever driven a boat up in here before. Paul's trying to guide me down through this. Tell you what, you can see in that water better with these fishing glasses, Paul, if you want to put them on. Knocks that glare off, and while I'm videotaping, you can look for stumps. We hit one. We did real good. We came all the way in here and only hit one stump. Of course, Captain Jones out there in the front, he's looking for stumps. Right, Captain Jones? Yeah. You got your eye peeled for those stumps? We have to get out of this channel. We'll make better time. Paul has already missed that stump that I hit, I think. Yeah, he has.
See that big embankment there? That's an Indian country.
Indian territory?
This is Indian territory. See all that Wahoo camp right up there.
You ever been been shot at back here, Mr. Myers? Of
yeah.
Indians ever attack you or anything?
Oh yeah, there's areas all in these banks walled around here. The Indians is rough.
Well, they don't want you coming into their fishing grounds or what?
Yeah, yeah. They don't want you to come in here and kill them, get their game.
Well, I hope they don't attack us, don't you, Captain Jones?
Yeah, Captain Jones, we're kind of watching out for them.
Yeah, well, just keep your eye on these banks up here because if...
Well, I'll jump out any time.
You think there's any chance that we could get attacked today?
Well, you can't tell.
There's such thing as Indians.
It's known to be pretty wild right back up in here where these embankment is.
Well, they don't like the white man speaking with forked tongue coming into their territory, do they?
No, no, not young, not young.
I know you speak a little bit of the language there. That's Choctaw, ain't it?
Yeah, I got a buddy back there. No, he can talk it pretty good.
You ever had to use him as an interpreter? This just Cajun guide you got here.
Yeah, he's good.
He don't speak much English, does he?
No, he don't.
I don't talk too much.
Yeah.
He looks like a very serious individual to me.
Really, to talk. Gets me about 30 season.
He speaks a little bit of English, Mr. Myers.
Yeah, he's speaking a little bit.
You have to pay good money to get a guide to come up in here, don't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they don't like to venture in here too much. It's too dangerous.
But you got to have a guide to get in here, don't you?
That's right, yeah. I imagine there's been many stories about this.
Yeah, there's been many a white man ventured up in here and never got out alive, I imagine.
Back, no.
How about alligators?
Well, yeah, they're plentiful up here. Yeah, you run up on one once in a while, you think you're on a log, but he'll slide off.
I'm glad we got a chance to finally to videotape this because I don't think it's ever been, I know there's been white men up in here before, but there's never been a videotape documentary done on this area.
Yeah.
And as far as being any pictures taken in here, we're in virgin territory.
Yeah.
Papa, I better look behind you. I'm looking on this side.
I noticed our guide, Kahuna, he's turned up the engine just a little bit. He must have more confidence in this channel than he did the channel we was in earlier. Looks like we're getting in a little more clear water here. We're looking for the lost maidens of the Amazon. They left the camp this morning and they haven't been heard from since, and we come out looking for them.
pretty up there.
Princess Diane and Princess Dorothy left in a boat going out on a fishing excursion this morning, and we've been looking for them for the last hour. We just hope that they're not up there in those bluffs in those woods somewhere in trouble.
Ready to fall.
Now that boat and men hired was talking about that big boat was right out over yonder by that little island.
One that was hung up on the bar?
Hung up. If you look over there, you can see what we were talking about.
Yeah, it's right behind you. That's a little land out
They
there.
had no business out there.
Well, you don't take a boat out there, huh?
You see that crane in the water? So water dropping.
The guy in that boat, he's trying to get out. Nobody got in there. The deep stuff. Might be a little quicksand out there too,
Yeah. Imagine you'd sink down pretty quick, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, this is beautiful country back here.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah. You almost made it out. This stumps out in here too.
Yeah, definitely that's good.
Well, we'll crank it up again in a little bit and go on down a little further and see if we can locate the lost maidens.
Not too far out.
I thought it was that way. I go this way.
Oh, you go this way?
We'll continue on with this just a little bit later on,
See a duck stand.
around the next bend.
Stop, Paul. Why do that?
He knows where the channel is up in here, but there's a good river channel here.
I go right there.
I've always thought there'd be good fishing up in there, but we never have caught anything.
All you need to get this out so down, find out a while all you need is that sugar center. See,
Coming up on White Rock City Marina. See Miss Price out there, with her red blouse on. We're heading north on White Rock Creek toward the U.S. highway, state highway, 92 bridge. Crosses up here. We suspect that this is where the girls will be somewhere around the bridge. Well, the old railroad trestle's gonna be next. It ain't too much further to get to it either. It's just right around this bend here, just a little ways.
Oh, so that, your lens cap is doing that.
Yeah. That's what was hitting it.
Right down here where old Sue and McKenna got their camp.
There's that those old railroad trestle pilings right there.
Been here for years.
There's Ken and Susie's place right up in there. Well, it wasn't up in here, was it? We're back in the White Rock Channel here, and we didn't find them yet. What do you think? What do you think? You think they slipped back in here on us? While we were gone? That's Yankee for gone. While we were gone.
That's what he says about it.
Well, we'll know in a minute if they did or not.
You're back.
Well, we're back at the campsite. I don't know what happened. Isn't that weird? We're back at the campsite, and they're not here either. We'll explore this mystery further.
I can't understand.
Well, I don't either. You got me, buddy. We'll just have to check this out a little deeper a little later on. Don't know where they've been, but we hadn't even got tied up good, and we heard this roar of this engine. And lo and behold, the two lost maidens of the Amazon have been released from their Indian captives and have fled in this orange boat. We couldn't find them, but they got away. And now it looks like they're safe. They were waving like they were really happy to be free. There's Princess Diane. Oh, look at Princess Dorothy.
Yay!
They not only got free from the Indians, but they took the Indians' fish.
A Gasper Goo.
That's all right.
A Gasper Goo-Goo.
We had a good time.
Where were y'all? We looked everywhere in the creek.
We caught several 13
Where were y'all?
I was afraid the game warden
Tell him to come talk to me.
See? We didn't
But Papa, where's the pool? Where's the pool? Where's the pool down
Pool?
there? Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it just in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, glad to know they're safe and sound. and caught fish and had fun.
Pool, and you
Can't
could
beat a deal like that.
Gulf Creek, nowhere.
We found some good fishing spots.
Well, great. We'll have to try them out a little later then.
Yeah, late this season
You
we'll have
said,
to go back
did
up
you
there.
find the pool?
Y'all go.
All right.
When we were,
Asphalt.
Sounds good.
Papa,
We went up for it.
Papa, I'm looking for the pool where the
We
party's
went on
gonna
a rant,
be.
you know where that big pipe comes out with that chain fence on either side? About 200 feet on the other side of that. It's a deep hole, and there's a tree that's fell down in there. Talk about a fun place to fish. Ooh,
Caught it, yeah?
Mama caught that gas. Ooh, you'd have thought she had a whale.
Well, it felt like one. I couldn't pick it up. My little hook I had.
I mean, and we just started catching them
I
right
said,
off.
"Oh, get it. She said, we didn't have a net. We didn't bring our fishing net. I thought it was a big old catfish. Purrs. Yeah, I thought it was purrs.
Let me see that goo.
That's my big catfish.
Now
You'll
we
fry.
caught some more, just a little bit smaller than that one. I mean, one.
Yeah.
We'll fillet that gas for good.
Yeah, that's what I told Mom says,
Oh,
oh, we
yeah.
don't want that. And I said,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I'll
you can eat 'em.
fillet that.
Sure
I'll
can.
fillet it.
Is that up there? Well, we used to, Georgia.
Hey, you can eat that.
I didn't know. We just
We used
That's
to
the puppy
cook 'em
cone
up
right
there,
there.
like,
for Hannah here.
hey,
They're tired all wrong.
they're on in the kitchen.
More time.
That was something else, so they used to catch it.
May I,
Catch of the day.
can I do the catfish?
Huh?
Can I do the catfish? Is it little? Oh, but I got it. You know, if I didn't bring the other one.
This is Paul's cousin, George Andrews, and his wife.
Oh, we just took a little ride. All right, what we gonna do? Jerk tied off.
I'm glad those girls found another place to fish besides the ones we've been fishing, because might accidentally catch something later on today in those holes.
Belay.
I didn't
Belay
think,
now.
I should have said no,
I thought it
we're
was
gonna
a
take
car.
it home, and if it isn't good, I'll take
Wait,
it
say,
somewhere,
Mr. Day.
throw it away.
What's going on, Mr. George?
I don't know.
How's it going, pal?
You filming?
Yeah, I just got to do a little documentary here on people like you and
Yeah.
Mr. Melder and Miss Sue over here.
Does that work? You in the sun shooting in the shade?
I don't know. We'll know in a minute.
Hey, how you doing? All right.
I said, Dexter, did you find the girls?
Yeah.
Is it warm enough here for you?
All right out here. Breeze.
Boy, we searched everywhere for these women. They was hid good out there.
They must have saw y'all. They followed you right on in.
Did we?
I don't think they saw
We
us.
came from that way.
Oh,
Hi, Frank.
didn't get no copies, huh?
Y'all get away?
Yeah, we're a little late getting away this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I see your feed. Yeah, it is. Oh, well, yeah, but I haven't been out fishing.
Had that big old sweet
Same
down
way?
there.
You didn't know about fish?
Good old big next week over by my tomatoes?
Yeah.
Old black guy, he was out there gonna cut trees for that other woman, you know, she had that tree cut down, we're gonna have it cut in for a fence. How you doing? Might have been a good thing I went ahead and had that thing cut. He had a whole good holler on it. Sometimes, yeah, get little, you know, little. But he said he'd went to he'd made some cabinets, but he had went to a cabinet school, and that's what they told him to do. When you get all that finish on there, and after it dries, I mean, everything soaks in for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. He said, go get some 400 or 600 grade sandpaper and water. Well, I couldn't get no 600, I got 400. And water sand it, just very lightly. Make sure you sandpaper got a lot of water. Rub it, and he said, then every one of them little bumps come off. And then he said, wax it with Johnson's floor wax. I never heard of that. And she called Thomas and talked to them, and he said, well, I talked to my painter about it. And the painter said, I've never heard of it. But I bought a can of Johnson's floor wax, and now that was the hardest part.
Can't hurt it.
Putting the waxes out of sanding. Now, we didn't do much.
Well, we're about 2 or 3 miles up White Rock Creek from the 92 bridge. Come up here to go swimming, fellas. Diane said the creek gets narrower and narrower. Lots of wildlife up in here. And supposed to be a kind of a rocky waterfall-like place up here to take a swim. Brought a watermelon, drinks, videotape. Let's see if we can get some good shots of this pretty territory up in here. Wild country, boys, wild country. We have arrived at the scene of a remaining portion of an old antique train trestle. It's made out of old, some type of an old rock that has been carved out for building purposes, and no telling how old that old train trestle is. I'm going to zoom in on it here. It looks like a monument to railroads of days gone by. The other one is up here in the trees. A lot of history. Probably some U.S. presidents have crossed over this track going west in the early days of the Texas frontier. A monument to railroading's past. And now we continue up the wild stretches of the northern portion of White Rock Creek.
I appreciate it. We'd make it to go real fast.
Upstream adventure continues. We see Paul Melder as he makes his way into the rocks, out of the shallows.
That's deep, Dexter, look at it.
We got along about right in here, and the motor hit rocks. We had to raise the motor up. Mr. Melder got out to pull us in the rest of the way. I helped with a paddle, and we We're going out in the middle of this stream. Mr. Melder stepped into a deep hole. We thought he was joking, but he wasn't on his knees. He was trying to hold on to the boat to keep from going completely under the water. There he goes, like a wild man. He's finally made it to the far upper reaches of White Rock Creek. We'll continue this adventurous saga as we continue on up the creek, but not without a paddle. Hey, I'm videotaping you over there against the wall, wild man, caveman, Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon. Is that water cool, girls? It's not. You chimp. I see a mountain climber over there. Looks like a little mountain goat. Okay.
I tracked them down. That's our maiden we've been looking for.
Son of a gun's left-handed. Okay, guys, I'm making a little tape here now. Y'all, I'm gonna zoom in on you. Y'all say a few words for the people back home.
And they always say, shall we gather at the river?
Just had a baptism. You didn't show up.
The beautiful
I wanted to stay here for a little longer and I can't.
All right, let's load up.
Ah! What is that? Oh, it's you. Scared me.
I forgot to bring my skull. I gotta go.
Didn't bring a skull?
That's right, we gotta go.
Well, bless my soul. Where's your skull?
What would you like? What is your pleasure? Champagne? Or we gonna cut the water? Next question.
If we're gonna cut the watermelon, don't bring anything tonight. If we're not gonna cut the watermelon, bring anything tonight.
Ray, you wanna cut the watermelon?
I don't want any watermelon right now. Y'all go ahead if you want to.